Hello there, welcome to the Fundamental Analysis tutorial series for Forex traders. So let's discuss another topic today. Okay, today we are going to discuss deflation and its effect on economy. So let's see what it is. So let's start with what deflation is. Deflation is an economic phenomena involving a generalized decline in the price of a basket of goods and services in a country or region. Well, in other words, you can also say that the purchasing power of the consumers increases as a result of the strength in the currency. So what are the reasons for deflation? There are mainly four reasons for deflation. Number one, decrease in aggregate consumer demand. Number two, excessive supply, which could be as a result of more productivity or as a result of technological improvements. And number three, reduction in money supply. And number four, contraction in credit due to defaults or bankruptcies. So now let's look at deflation in a little more detail. So deflation happens when the annual inflation rate turns negative. Such an event is usually brought about by a reduction in the money supply or credit. And deflation prompts consumers to delay purchasing decisions because they expect prices will drop further. And then this reduces industrial production and economic activity, depresses business profits, drives down wages and layoffs, which increases unemployment. It is the opposite of inflation and it is therefore often referred to as negative inflation. It occurs once the rate of inflation falls below 0%. And what happens during deflation that profits are squeezed further and companies respond by cutting wages further, laying off more employees. So now let's look at our topic, impact of deflation on economy. So there are actually three impacts of deflation on economy. First, its impact on consumers, its impact on businesses, and its impact on investors. So let's see one by one. First of all, what is its impact on consumers? So what happens, this is a short-term impact of deflation on consumers, which is actually positive because falling prices for goods and services, consumers' purchasing power increases. As a result, lower prices can also translate into higher savings rates for many consumers. And deflation can take a negative effect in the long term for the consumers as rising rates of unemployment also take effect. Now let's look at its effect on economy. Number two, impact on businesses. So because there are falling prices, then there's a decline in consumer demand. What happens that sales decline for businesses? That's the main effect on businesses, that businesses sales decline. And businesses also suffer in more than one ways. There are low sales, there are increasing debts, low borrowing capacity, and businesses are also exposed to defaults on debt or even bankruptcy. The third point is its impact, deflation impact on investors. What happens with the investor because there are falling prices, then the prices of assets also decline. So that's one of the main area where the investor suffers due to falling prices and the value of assets decline. In the same way, stocks, bonds, real estates, and commodities, they also come down. This results into less investment, further decline in asset prices and company stocks. So that's about it, guys. I hope you like it. See you next time. Bye bye.